funny. Okay, no.
I'm gonna read this to you, and just like close your eyes,
Okay,
sit back, listen, and give me your like just impressions on it.
Okay, I'll listen in intently.
So, the Right Honorable Mark Carney, Prime Minister of Canada, today, the Prime Minister, Mark Carney, spoke with the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. The Prime Minister and the President had a very constructive conversation about.
That already sounds like it's AI.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it's AI. The Prime Minister and the President had a very constructive conversation about the relationship between our two countries. The leaders agreed to begin comprehensive negotiations about a new economic and security relationship immediately following the election. In the interim, the leaders agreed that conversations between the Minister of International Trade and Intergovernmental Affairs and the President of the King's Privy Council for Canada, Dominic LeBlanc, and the United States Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick, will intensify to address immediate concerns. The Prime Minister told the President that he would be working hard for the next month to earn the right to represent Canada in those discussions. The Prime Minister informed the President that his government will implement retaliatory tariffs to protect Canadian workers and our economy following the announcement of additional U.S. trade actions on April 2nd, 2025. So any takeaways from that other than the AI thing?
I don't know, man. It's pretty bland. It just feels like a generic kind of statement, to be honest with you.
Well, let's just take a look at this one line. I mean,
the King's Privy Council is
King's Privy Council, right? Why is this coming up in the why is this coming up in our thing? So I this popped it up. What's the King's Privy Council? Let's take a look. So the King's Privy Council for Canada is a formal body of advisors to the Canadian monarch. What?
King Carney or
no? Well,
who's the Canadian monarch?
Well,
the King Charles, right?
They said it was the King of Charles, is what they said. I mean, this is the other weird thing. I swear I've never seen the King thing like we've seen. I mean, people commented this. Like, this happens all the time. It's okay. Well, I don't remember seeing Trudeau or any of these other people say, His Royal King of Canada or Queen of Canada. Or maybe we just weren't as triggered because it was a queen and she was less threatening. So anyway, advisors to the Canadian monarch, King Charles, composed of current and former cabinet ministers, chief justices, and other distinguished individuals appointed for life. Its primary function is to advise the king on state and constitutional matters. I thought this was just a
formality.
Yeah, I thought it was ceremonial.
Decoration,
ceremonial. In the context of Canadian trade agreements, the Privy Council itself does not directly negotiate or implement these accords. Instead, such responsibilities fall under the purview of specific government ministries, particularly Global Affairs Canada, which manages diplomatic relations and promotes international trade. The Privy Council office supports the Prime Minister and Cabinet in their decision-making process, including matters related to trade. For instance, the PCO, Privy Council Office's 24-25 departmental plan, highlights a focus on modernizing international trade agreements and strengthening trade within Canada. Wait, what? So that's the 24-25 plan. Shouldn't that just be the 25 plan in response of Trump's new threat? Well, the Privy Council as a whole provides overarching advice on governance. The negotiation and administration of trade agreements are primarily handled by designated ministries and officials within the Canadian government. So,
well, hey, wait, before you go from there, look what you've got highlighted right there. Global Affairs Canada. I mean, we can't.
I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on this because I got to see where it takes me.
We cannot mention that that's Canada's version of the USAID, really. I mean, there's 137 pages of funding that goes through Global Affairs that most of it should not be.
So, Global Affairs Canada. We define, shape, and advance Canada's interests and values in a complex global environment. We manage diplomatic relations, promote international trade, and provide consular assistance. We lead international development, humanitarian, and peace security assistance efforts. So, of course, this is the page that got made famous. Now, where do you think that
the funding is?
The funding. Ooh, here we go. I found it. Let's see if the page is fixed yet, because this page was down for a while, right? It definitely doesn't look how it used to. Definitely doesn't look how it used to. So I don't see the ability to just check on what they were doing before. Anyway, I've got the PDF of everything they were up to before anyway. So I just thought that was kind of interesting that the King's Privy Council is coming up. I mean, it all seems weird. It all seems weird to me. That being said, I mean, there is a part of me that just hopes Carney wins so that Alberta can maybe find the door.
It does seem weird.
I signed up for the Alberta separatist thing today. I mean, it's blowing up right now. It's crazy.
Wow, good for you.
They're saying it's pulling out almost 40% with no campaigning. And I'm like, here's the thing. If it becomes a thing, I'm going campaigning. I'll fucking go door knocking. You know, this is why we, you know.
Yeah.
I think
I mean, this is how weird it is getting. I mean, like Zach Schmidt here, he says Carney is winning this election. I mean, because his here's the post from Heresy says, liberals, you've been played. Trump endorsed Carney again. But this is what Trump said on his thing. So very similar to the letter you just read. I just finished speaking with Prime Minister Mark Carney of Canada. It was an extremely productive call. We agree on many things and we'll be meeting immediately after Canada's upcoming election to work on elements of politics, business, and all other factors that will end up being great for both the United States of America and Canada. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Like what? After the election, like what? No matter if he loses or wins, you're going to meet with him because he's so inside or out. He's such an outsider that you're going to meet with him about all this stuff, even if he doesn't. Like, is that not weird?
Seems weird. I mean, I don't know what he's up to.
Is he calling it? I mean, really? And then I started thinking about what you and I have been talking about. Hang on, I've been thinking about what you and I were talking about.
It was good for Carney. So if he's pro Carney, shouldn't it be bad for Carney? I mean,
that's what I was going to say. Or this seems like maybe this is the way he gets what he wants, right? Maybe because the liberals will end up, if Carney really is, you know, working for King Charles, and he's going to do what the deeper conspiracy is, sell Canada to the States.
You can't rule out that he went over to run Brexit.